All right, welcome back, everybody, to this week's episode of D&D. To catch up, last week you traveled. Uh, let me back up a little bit more. Uh, all of you got prepared to leave to head to the Crystal Tower, and Deus had a visitor in the night, uh, who she dispatched rather quickly. Um, Turns out that the Deck of Many Things isn't as dangerous to a level 17 character, but yeah, ask me the lore behind why it took so long sometime, and I'll tell you a fun story. Um, but yeah, uh, after that, there was new life. A new generation was born um, as Gary Oldman. New generation was born as the offspring of Kenji and Izumi. I forgot her name for a second. Came into the world, happy, healthy, and Mama was safe, if not in quite some pain. Um, Kenji was white as a sheet because, of course, um, rest is good for the blood. Yes. So those of you who stayed up all night during her 11-hour labor, poor thing, uh, needed some sleep. So you took an extra day to sleep before traveling to the Crystal Tower. Uh, and once you did, you realized that the area was of Mordona, just outside of Revenant's Toll. Oh wait, when you got to Revenant's Toll, Thancred got your attention. Uh, Pulled you into the Rising Stones, a back room of the tavern, to tell you that one of their number had been kidnapped by Valens Vanvaro, a Mikote by the name of Grahatia. Was kidnapped and brought into the tower. The Once you saw outside the city, the entirety of Mordona was stuffed full of legions and legions of Garleans, specifically the first, third, fifth, seventh, eighth legions. Did I say the 11th? I think I said the 11th as well. Um, Go ahead, Jimmy. You're looking at it.
1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 14.
Thank you. That's what it is. Well,
Or no
14.
14, because
14
they're
was
in the
not there.
tower.
Yeah, that's what it is. Um, yes, the 14th Legion has instead been detained. Those who stayed outside the tower were detained and put under guard by the legions that were there. The remainder of the 14th Legion entered the tower with Valens Vanvaro. And once you met with Xenos, Xenos was informed you that he was unable to get into the tower, but thought that you might have more luck. And so together you went across the Crystal Causeway, across Silvertier Lake, to the base of the Crystal Tower, and approached the giant double doors, only to find that they would not open. After putzing around there for a while, Emmett Selk appeared and spoke to Soul, telling him to put on his mask and that he could open it, which he did. But also during this time, Xenos realized that all of you could see Emmett Selk as well. The first time that that has come into play. And we left off after you all had entered the tower. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I think something about the Pink Pony Club.
Yes, you went dancing at the Pink Pony Club. You had your high heels on and everything. Okay. I could not walk in pumps. I don't know how people do it.
My ankles could never.
Yep. Mine either. Deus with the same expression as Bugs. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. The doors creak open to the Crystal Tower. Writing is on the sides of the door in a language that you don't understand, because I don't think any of you know Allegan or have studied Allegan. Have you?
Yeah, Kevin.
Okay, Kevin, go ahead and try to decipher
If
what the
it's
door
written,
says.
no.
Yeah, I've seen these squiggles before. I think when we're back in that kind of back time / dream sequence thing, I think it says something about Alligans and Alligans entering.
Don't touch any buttons this time, Kevin.
Oh, no, real good point. I don't see. Are there any buttons to push?
I don't know, but if you come across one, don't touch.
Yeah, hey, Saul, don't you have that? Wait, you have your mask on, right? Yeah, you do. I really don't like that thing, but can you read anything through your mask? Saul's not here, so
Soul's
I
gonna
assume.
put on his helm of
Oh.
comprehend languages that he's had for a while.
Yeah, Jimmy's playing as
Oh.
Celeste.
Oh, sure, okay. And then yeah, he'll use the helm of comprehend languages that he's used several times.
Okay. Looking at the writing, it reads Circus Tower, Syrcus. And then on the other side of the door, it reads the grand seat of Zandy's empire.
Oh, well, Kevin, it says it's called Circus Tower, and it's the grand seat of Zandy's empire.
Hey, there's a circus here. I didn't know a circus was in town. I mean, we just went through a festival, but that sounds real inviting.
Oh, somehow I don't think it's going to be quite as fun as a circus, Kevin.
I mean, you don't know that until we go start walking through. All right. I mean, no place to go but forward.
Okay, so the first thing that you see among the doors is that this place is massive. It might be the largest single place that you've ever been in or seen in your life. Probably in your lives. You get vertigo. Just
bigger than the underground city.
It's bigger than the underground city. Well, it appears bigger than the underground city. In terms of vertical height, I should say. So when you look up, you feel like you could see the top, but you're not sure given how reflective the crystal is. And on the ground, you see very clearly Allegan designs in the stonework, in the metalwork. You see little circuits of etheric energy running through. Every now and again, things turn a bluish purple color before dimming down, and then once again rising back up in color all around you. First thing that you notice is the air is stale. It's not uncomfortable, but it's stale. It's as if you just entered a room that has been sealed for thousands of years. Although, you do know that somebody recently came in here. Came through here. Sorry, not the dirty way. Yeah, and as you... I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, directly ahead of you, probably about quarter of a mile ahead of you, you see that there is a large staircase leading up that splits in two and wraps around, going up, stylized, basically. But that's the first thing that you notice.
So, anyone know which way to go right now? Also, Deus, size doesn't matter, right? It's not that big.
Oh yeah, you're right, Kevin. It could be like a optical illusion. Or optical delusion, right? So
Yeah, optical delusion. Oh, looks like someone came through this way. Maybe we should follow that way?
sure, as long as it's not too dirty.
I mean, yeah, looks like someone, came quickly through here.
Are there footprints in the dust? They gotta crack a window in here.
There is no dust. It appears to be squeaky clean.
You think it was a Gratia that went this way?
Somebody may roll an investigation check. Sorry.
Um, 28.
Okay. You find little droplets of blood leading up towards the stairs.
Well, whoever came through this way definitely weren't feeling too great. Point out all the blood droplets.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, we better head quickly. Tia could be in trouble.
Just a really bad paper cut. But I agree. I think we should hurry up the steps.
We head up the steps.
Okay. It is a bit of a trek to get there, but once you get there, you notice it was hard to see from a distance. When you get close, each step is really high, as in Cassette could stand next to a step and it would be her height.
Kevin notices Cassette is really high. Hey, Triple C, you mind if I give you a hand here? And he picks her up and puts her on his shoulders.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind. She'll just like, are you still, for some reason, I keep imagining that the helm that you wear always has horns on it. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, then she'll have one hand on a horn to keep her steady, and like pretty much just like brace herself against your shoulder and your helm.
They're like steering wheels. Or like
Handlebars.
plane yokes. Plane yokes. Tank yokes.
Yeah, there you go. Or an ox yoke. Yeah, tank yoke. That'd be it.
I think they built this place
While we're
for
making our
tall
way up
people.
the stairs,
What'd you say?
Sol would put his mask off.
Okay. So he takes off his mask, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like something he would do since it's not immediately necessary.
Okay. For some reason, Ink Floyd has jumped down off of Soul and is quote-unquote jumping up the steps, but really, since Ink Floyd can kind of float in the air, it's cheating. He's just trying to have fun while you guys are climbing up the steps.
How many staircases are we going up?
How many steps are you going up?
Yeah, how many?
If you wanted to get to the first landing, it's about 5 stories up. And the stairs, as I mentioned, are quite large. So most of you are going to be climbing up them, like with your hands and feet, rather than just being able to step up them.
And how long will it take
like
us
when
to
we were
get?
kids.
Yep.
How long will it take us to get to King's Landing?
King's Landing? Well, that's in a completely different universe, so it's hard to say.
Okay.
Yeah. But in this case, getting up to the top, if you go at a normal speed, well, the best speed that you possibly can, and not use any flying, it's probably going to take you at least 30 minutes to get to the first landing.
Okay. Well, we're following the blood, so I guess wherever the blood takes us.
Sure, it goes up the left path, so you climb up the left path, but you realize that it wraps around and leads to the exact same landing that the right path would have. And at this point, you're starting to notice that there's cerulean marks and things of that nature around here. Also, little scuff marks that it seems. Unicorn slippers, nice. but it definitely looks like people have moved through here.
You would think the Alleghans, being so advanced in technology, would have lifts or something. Moving stairs or something. I mean, this is a long way to walk for anyone.
Assume they might have been a bit bigger than us.
Also, anyone feel like we just went around in a circle?
Well, I think we did, Kevin. It's a spiral, right?
Yeah, it
Good
is a
point.
tower.
I mean, like we ended up back where we started.
You're not actually back
Like
where
on
you
the
started.
same floor?
If I wasn't clear.
Oh,
No, it's...
nope. Then
Go ahead.
never mind. Let's just keep following the blood. Also, what's up with all the scuff marks? I mean, this place is looking beautiful. Looks like someone's been not keeping up this area very well.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. Do the scuff marks look fairly recent, and is the ceruleum leaking out of the tower, or is it from like some external source?
It does not appear to be coming from the tower at all. And go ahead and do an investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, nat 1, but I get to re-roll that, so that doesn't count.
Oh, I keep forgetting I can do that too.
Okay, 7.
Oh, that's right. You have lucky feet.
Okay. You're not sure how recent it is, but given that the majority of this place looks squeaky clean, and these marks are here, you imagine it must have been recent enough to have not been cleaned.
Yeah, see, Kevin, I think you're right. I think they must have brought something through here that scuffed all the stuff up and leaked all the ceruleum around, but we should keep following it and see if it diverges from where the blood leads us, because then maybe we need to make a decision.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But what's ceruleum?
Oh, it's that liquidy stuff, like that's in my mech and in Oleana.
Wait, that oleana made that stuff's in you?
I'll look to Oleana to see.
Moisture in my blood. Side effect of the Garlean and Allegan technologies that make up my body.
Speaking of which, Oleana, you feel the Allegan tech in your body pulsate for the first time since you've ever had it installed in you, and it seems to be resonating with the tower. And as you see the floor, the circuits of ether glowing blue, purple, and then dulling again, you can feel that in your body.
Well, after we're done with all this, maybe once we retire, we can start trying to extract all the ceruleum in the world and own it all. I think that sounds like a good idea. And then we can control the global trade of this, what do you call it, ceruleum?
I think there's several entities that have you beat on that already.
They'll know what they have in store for them when Kevin Twain's focused.
It's good to
For
have
starters,
dreams.
the Garleans have a monopoly on this.
Let's not get too much into the details. There's someone that's bleeding, so let's keep going. But put that in the back of your heads for something we do after we're all done with this.
Bleeding and quite possibly dragged up these stairs, it seems.
Oh,
Is
is some of the blood smeared?
Well, you haven't seen any smeared blood yet. All of the blood has been little droplets.
Right.
However, when you get to the top of the landing, there is another set of stairs ahead of you. At the foot of those stairs, you see a crumpled body.
Do we recognize it?
Eliana will run over to it.
To cassette, it's not immediately recognizable, but if you want to investigate it, you may.
Like from a distance?
Well, that'd be perception, I think, from a distance, but investigation beginning up close. So go ahead.
Okay. I'll do perception at a distance since Oleana's already running forward. Ooh, yeah, perception. 24?
Okay. Sure. Using your eagle eye, eyes of the dragoon, I should say. You find that you can't recognize the figure because all of the features have been crushed. The face has been destroyed so badly that if you knew who they were, you would not be able to see. The only thing that you're able to make out from where you are is the 14th Legion of the Garlean Army patch on his uniform.
Oh, looks like one of their oh, well, it was one of their soldiers. He's got a patch, but
Oleana, you finally get closer. You may do a medicine check or an investigation check. It's your choice. Just let me know which.
I rolled a lovely nat 1 for medicine. A little bit distracted, and it's kind of hard to determine cause of death when the body is smushed.
I was going to say, you're not sure if they're alive or not, but your guess would be they're not? Yeah.
how could it be alive?
Well, she rolled a 1, so I was playing off of that.
Well, even from the description you gave, I'm like,
Yeah.
Cause someone
Go
look at
Body's
is that
pulsing. I'm very distracted.
that's not Grahatia, is it?
It does not appear to be a Mikote, no.
And I
I
look
wouldn't
up,
think so. Go
Hayate?
ahead.
can I look up and around and see if there's any evidence of something that would come down and crash, some kind of mechanism?
You may. Please do an investigation check.
30.
Okay. This does not appear to be the cause of a trap. If there is a trap here, it is so well concealed in the walls that there are no creases to show where it would come out. Or no cracks, I should say. But yeah.
I don't see anything around that might have triggered it, which leads me to believe it might have been something they ran into.
Yeah, that might explain.
Yeah, cassette.
Mhm.
Do you see what Legion patch he's wearing?
Yeah, it looks like, and she's gonna toddle on up to the remains. It looks like this patch here, and she's gonna use her lance to like gingerly move the patch.
And just
out,
interrupt you for a
or at
second.
least,
As you toddle up to it and you begin touching the patch with your lance, you are hit by a stomach-curdling smell. And I'm not sure how Cassette would react to seeing brains outside of someone's head, but they are smushed along with bone. Go ahead.
does it smell as if it would? This is gonna be a weird question, but like, does it smell as well? Maybe it's not so weird. Does it smell as if it's been dead for a long time, or like fresh gooey smell?
Right. So there's no signs of decomposition. Decomposition. What's the word I'm looking for?
Decomposition.
Decomposition. Thank you. There's no signs of decomposition, and it does not appear to have been a while. This looks to be relatively fresh, although you can't tell how long it's been. The smell is more the fact that all of its insides are outside, and it's probably also shit itself in death.
Wait, oh, well, you see this right here? This right here, this is a patch of the 14th Legion. So, my guess is, I'm pretty sure Graha is not a soldier. So this is probably one of the soldiers of the 14th Legion.
Was the 14th Legion the one for Valens?
Yes.
You think they might have had something to do
Well, if
with
it's from the
Grog here?
14th, probably that's one of Valen's troops, so he's probably at least somewhat involved with the kidnapping.
If anybody wants to, they can try to determine cause of death. But I don't know who'd want to do that other than Oleana.
Yeah, looking at the body, it looks like it probably died from dying. You know, maybe getting squashed.
It died from its hit points reaching 0.
Yep. Pretty sure that's what's going on here. We're looking for something that will reduce something's hit points to 0.
But what about the death saves?
Oh,
Let me
that's a good
check.
point.
Yeah, I think it still has 2 death saves left, honestly.
Does it look like the soldier was smashed where they stood, or was the body moved, or
Make a medicine check.
medicine? On. Like if I know how to tie on a band-aid. 16.
Not bad. Just from looking at it, you can tell a few things. It looks like it was killed before it was put in this position. It looks like it was stomped with a large foot-shaped object. And then it was... it shows signs of being thrown from a great height and hitting the ground. So if you were to... Your guess is it was killed from somewhere high up and then disposed of.
Well, you're never gonna believe this, but I really think this might shock you. I really think that this person was stopped by something, like, you know, shabah, stomp or something.
She'll make like a stomping motion with herself.
Like, for some work, and then, like, after they were stopped, I think they were thrown from way up above, and then landed here.
Are you saying they were like thrown off a balcony or something?
They were thrown off of something. That may be a balcony, I'm not sure, but it's kind of hard to tell how high up, because, I mean, they were stopped before they were thrown, because look at this boot shape right here, or foot shape right here.
Kevin looks up.
Okay. If you look at the image that I posted in the chat, everything is various blues, purples, greens, and stone color. And it is disorienting. So when you look up, you can see that you can't differentiate the different levels of the tower. It's impossible for you to tell if there's like any landing up there or any flat surface that it might have been thrown off of.
Oh yeah, look it up makes me kind of dizzy. Don't look up.
All the same to y'all, I don't really want to stand around and figure out what might have stomped them the hard way.
Well, if it came from up there, and that's where the blood is trailing to, we might find out one way or another.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Kevin picks back up Triple C. All right, let's keep going up. Watch out
That
for
beats
any.
so handsy.
Oh, sorry. I was. I should tell you. Hey, I should have got your permission. Sorry. Deus always said consent first.
Right, I'll hop on you.
Okay.
But yeah, agree. I think we should start going before the smell gets worse.
Yeah, I guess we'll look to go up.
Henry Crabgrass. Sorry.
Here, Cassette, have some perfume to get that smell out of your nose.
Ah, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate it. I guess because I'm so much lower to the ground than y'all, I'm just a little bit more sensitive to it. Thank you. And she'll dab some like under her nose.
What's the scent?
Grapefruit? Okay.
I don't know. Making a Lalafell
Chanel number
smell like
2.
making a
Food
Lalafell
flavored scents.
making a Lalafell smell like a grapefruit might not be a good idea if there's something big. Anyway.
It might be fantastic if that thing is a opposite of an herbivore, because why
Carnivore?
wouldn't non-herb thank you. Brain fart. Because I don't think carnivores would go for grapefruits.
Maybe. Unless it's an
So there.
omnivore. Okay. You begin continuing up this next set of stairs, and it leads up to a door. It takes you about 15 more minutes to get up these stairs. Standing in front of the door, it's currently closed.
Is the door any handle way high up that we can reach it normally?
There's not a handle. It appears very similar to the door where you entered.
Mr. Rem Jr., this might be a job for you.
Do we want to try opening it normally before I put the mask on, or just go straight for the mask?
Kevin, you think you can lift that?
I think either Kevin or Cossette could make it up there, if anyone could.
That is true. Might as well let them give a shot before we have to force
What are we lifting?
or pushing the door.
All right, guys. Had to take out my dog. Kevin gives the door a push.
Okay, roll a strength check. Is Cassette also helping?
Yes.
Since she's on top of
perfect.
Kevin.
I know. I was like, it's like Master
check.
Blaster Dream Team.
She breaks Kevin's neck from the exertion.
I was just gonna say that energy's got to go somewhere.
23.
And Cassette.
It would be a 20.
Okay. To your surprise, the door moves. You're able to push it, and it does open slightly, but not enough for you guys to get through.
Okay.
Can I
so
get
we'll
through?
Not even you.
Damn. Can
I
we
didn't
look
hear
through?
You can look through. It's just basically just a small hole to look through, a small crack.
Okay. Because that's going to take a peep.
Perception, please.
Okay. 18.
Okay. Looking through, you see movement. You see elegance, at least how they've been described to you by the members in your party who went into the simulation through the interdimensional rift. And they are huge. They're bigger than they were described to you from the interdimensional rift. If you were to guess why, it's Omega made you slightly larger.
Cassette was there for that.
Was she? She was. I'm sorry. Cassette was there. I don't know why I was thinking she wasn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
Everyone but Hayate and Oleana.
Thank you. The ones that you see, they are larger than you saw in the simulation. And your guess is that Omega made you all larger to compensate for their size in the simulation. But now that you are actually against their real size, they're huge. They are giants compared even to Kevin and Hayate. Those of you who are really tall, they're still very tall comparatively. If you were to guess, one of these boots is probably what squished that poor Garlian. But they are milling about, and they look...
Height-wise, how do they compare to, like, Galul Jaja?
They're taller than Gulul Jaja. If you were to guess, they're at minimum 15 foams tall.
Casette's gonna turn around, put her back to the door, just look up at her party, be like, no, no, that's a bad room. That is a bad room. We do not want to just go in there. No.
Oh, what'd you see, Triple C?
Elegance. Big. Really big. And their feet, oh my god. Their feet, I think that's what killed the person downstairs. Like, the size of the feet in there is pretty close to the size of the footprint I saw on that person downstairs.
Well, since
You happen
we
to
do
get a
have
head
two.
count?
Oh no, I didn't. I was a bit surprised with what I saw to get a head count, but I could take another peek. So she'll go and she'll turn around and take another peek.
Well, if you hold on a sec, if you're scared, I have a trick that might work to get us a better view of inside there.
Is that Soul?
Okay.
Yes, I'll
Okay.
swap voices between the two.
Got it. Just making sure.
So Soul is going to utilize a feature that he has yet to use, but I know he has, and use his familiar connection with Ink Floyd to send the squishy little floating guy through the crack to get a better view, because he can see through its eyes.
Okay. Yeah, he should definitely use that more often. Ink Floyd squeezes through the crack. Wait, Cassette, you didn't close the door, did you? You put your back against
no,
it. But
she just like put her back against it. She didn't put any pressure to close it.
Tuvix? I don't get it. But I didn't watch that Star Trek, so. What was I going to say? Okay, sure. Ink Floyd squeezes through the crack in the door, and yes, Ink Floyd has no bones and is also undead. So he squeezes through the crack and floats along, moving his little tentacles as he goes. And looking through the eyes, you see that in this room there are only two Alligans, and they haven't noticed Ink Floyd yet. They are carrying, it looks like bladed clubs. So more like, I guess, would that be a Morning Star?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's spiked?
It's
Or
Or one
a
of the-
flanged mace.
flanged mace, that's what it is. So it's basically a mace, but in 4 directions on it, it has blades at the tip.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so basically that, yes. So yeah, Ink Floyd sees that, and he's sticking close to the wall where he is probably not visible. He notices that the Alligans and the maces that they have are all pulsating with that same ethereal cerulean light. Ethereal blue light that's in the tower. Yeah, so that's the information that Soul has. Keep in mind, Alligans have not been seen for thousands of years in the world.
We're still not with any of the Garlean forces, right? It's just us.
And the dude at the bottom of the stairs.
Can we hear what's going on in the room? Like, are they
Uh,
having like a meeting or a
They're not.
brunch or
They're just
no?
walking
It's just
around. It seems like they're patrolling.
Hey, Soul, you see anything in there?
so if they're patrolling, is it like a hallway that's in there or just like a room?
It is a hallway.
All right, well, looking through Ink Floyd's eyes, it looks like there's 2 of those Alligans. They've got big old bladed maces, and they seem to be glowing, kind of like we've seen the tower glow, and they're just patrolling the hallway, it looks like.
Do you think they'd be friendly to you?
Well, I don't think they were very friendly to the Garlean at the bottom of the stairs we just saw, so I'd bet money on not.
Yeah, but that one wasn't an Allegan. You're technically an Allegan.
Well, no. What Emmett Selk was saying is that I'm an Ascian, different, ancient, long-dead species.
Ah, I see. So we can kill these ones, right?
Well, before we jump to that, now just spitballing here, but we got a whole troop of Garleans down at the bottom of the steps. They seem pretty keen on getting up here, so why don't we let them go first?
Xenos now speaks. If I am to understand correctly, you are suggesting using my countrymen as fodder?
You consider your countrymen fodder?
Don't turn this back on me. You're the one suggesting that we send them against giants.
Well, one way or another, we got to get through there now. You're going to try to leave it to us or your trained soldiers?
Roll a persuasion check.
Mm, 21.
Give me your best convincing statement to Xenos to have him
Yeah.
bring in his soldiers. Go ahead.
Now, I know that we're strong, but from the tales I've been told of your division and the exploits you have all accomplished, this seems like light work for y'all.
Hayate, maybe they're not good at like fighting big things. You know, maybe they're really weak like that.
Oh, is that the case, Mrs. Xenos?
I am not dumb enough to be provoked by your awkward posturing, but I am keen to see how we'd perform. Wait here. I will summon them. And Xenos, you actually see him turn around. He casts a spell on himself, and he essentially hovers over the ground and speeds down the stairs without touching them. So it's basically like a levitation spell. And he goes all the way to the bottom, and when he reaches the bottom, you see him take off at a run, and he is unnaturally fast compared to each of you. But once he gets outside, it takes about 30 minutes or so, but he returns, and he's brought with him several battalions, and it appears to be made up of several different legions. Eventually, they all make their way up the stairs back to you, and again, this takes some time. So, for those keeping track, for those of you who remained in the tower, you see Xenos return at essentially the same time he left, and he has his entire crew with him. Like, he goes out and he comes back in within a second, and it looks like time has passed for him, as in he's sweaty, and so are the Legion. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Implication being it's slower in here than it is out there.
That is the implication.
Or would it be faster?
It appears that
Slower inside.
it's, well, from your perspective, time for you is moving much
Faster
slower,
outside.
much slower in here than it is out there.
Wow, did you have everyone on standby downstairs or something? We didn't even see them.
I've been gone for hours.
Hours? No. Oh, you were just here. We saw you.
He pulls out his pocket watch, and he shows you the time. He's like, "Do you have a pocket watch?"
Well, I got one of those. And Kevin takes out his old pocket watch.
Has it? Would your pocket watch have the correct time?
Yes, because I had Dace look at it, and I assume she would have put it at the right time.
Okay. In that case, you do see that approximately 3 hours and 37 minutes have changed between your two watches.
What?
Wow.
Why is yours 3 hours and 37 minutes ahead of mine?
Your math is better than I expected it to be. My
I
assumption
mean,
is that time works differently in here.
oh, that makes sense. We were just in this real dark place, basically like how Bob describes hell, and time worked differently there too. Like we was on there for like a few days, and I don't know. I think multiple months passed up here.
Fascinating.
Anyway, glad you brought your troops. Let us know if you need us to step in. I mean, it's good to assess, the strength of your troops against new enemies. At least that's what I thought.
I mean, there. No time different. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
No, I forgot that there was no time difference between when Zenos left and came back for us. So what I was gonna do, actually, I can still probably do that. Cassette, while they're still chatting, she's gonna go back to the door and take another careful peek in the crack that
Sure.
they made.
What
Go ahead.
What are you looking? I said sure. What are you looking for?
Okay. She's looking to see if there's any trace of any other soldiers of the 14th Legion.
Well, the door's not super open, so you don't have a full field of view. You don't see any trace of them, but make a hefty investigation check.
A hefty one.
Oh,
With extra
sorry,
heft.
1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Just a standard investigation check with extra heft this time.
I'll roll it so hard. Let me go ahead and roll that.
Well, I tell you, while I applaud your
Gosh, it fell so
maneuvering
far.
of the Crown Prince,
Go.
I will be joining them as I cannot pass up the opportunity to get a little bit of long-due revenge against people tangentially related to making this body.
Totally honest
and
with you, I was waiting for them to get involved and us sneak on by, but if that's your prerogative.
I just can't not get involved. I mean, if the fight's going our own ways, I think, with his weak troops, and I don't want people to die needlessly.
You absolutely can keep going on by, Kevin. You just use your feet and you keep walking.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But You know, Bob always said if there's people need helping, one should stop and help them. Just
Sorry.
like me washing the feet of whores, I always stop to try to help them.
I'm back. What did I miss?
I rolled a 15.
Okay. You see what appears to be a somewhat glittery powder on the floor, but it's hard to make out what it is.
What the heck is that? Huh. Before yelling over her shoulder, she's going to go back and go to Soul. Hey Soul, while you were checking with Ink Floyd, did you notice any powder? Like glittery powder on the floor?
Soul, you would not have, because Ink Floyd was not looking down.
No, I didn't see anything when I was looking through Ink Floyd's eyes. I didn't really look at the floor. Do you want me to check again?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's important or not, but I just took a peek through the doorway and I was trying to see if since there's already one dead soldier on the bottom, I'm like, well, what if there's some more in there? And I was checking to see if there were some more, and I couldn't find those, but I mean, you don't really have too good of a vantage point at the door. But I did see what looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like there's some sparkly powder on the floor. So I'm not sure if that's going to be really important or not.
Oh gosh, we got to be careful. I mean, with the blood and now the sparkling floor, it sounds just like that book you read to me, Deus. I think the floor might be made of vampires.
Vampires? Well, that's no good.
Yeah, they sparkle, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right. But are those really vampires then?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, it's something good to be of note. But
Is it close
Yeah.
enough I might be able to get a little bit?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Is it close enough that Hayate could reach in and maybe get like a finger through it?
Your hand could probably uncomfortably fit through the door.
I'm going to go try to get a little bit of the dust and try to see what it is,
Okay,
if I know.
sure. So reaching through, you scrape up a little bit of the residue on your finger. Knowing what poisons and powders and various things like that are, you may make a... With advantage, you may make a... What's the check here? What do you use for your potions and poisons?
Nature.
Yeah, go ahead and do a nature check.
Nat 1 on the other die, but 24.
Okay. You do know what this is. It appears to be some sort of invisibility powder. Some kind of dust of vanishing. Something along those lines.
Whoever was coming through here before must have been a little smarter than us and brought some kind of powder to make them invisible. I don't think we can scrape up enough to make use of it that's down there right now.
Oh, well, Tavi, you must be keeping an eye out. If you see anything that seems invisible, you let us know.
I don't see anything right now, Kevin.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get this fight ready. Like I said, we'll step in if things start going wrong. You let us know your general.
Legatus?
Yeah, the goddess.
Are you talking about Valens? Or are you
Well,
talking about me?
I'm just you. Don't you command the troops?
Once upon a time.
Well, I just don't want to see all the troops that got brought up here. Get too hurt. So we'll kind of watch what's going on, so everyone can check out on their strength. But if things start going real upside down, and then happen to step in.
That would be my cousin that commands them, not me. And he turns and he looks at Xenos. You give him the word.
Oh, isn't the prince the one that should command? Never mind.
He. What? Are you? I can't tell if Kevin's confused or John's confused.
A little bit of both. It's okay. Just keep going.
Xenos is the prince. He's the cousin. He's Tavi's cousin.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Walking in the hallway. Oh yeah, totally. Or I don't know why, but I'm getting the never-ending story where he's in the valley with the sphinxes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we intend to open this door further?
Hey, Soul, you want to try giving it a push?
All right,
Maybe
if that's what it's come down to, let me put my mask back on. Soul will redon the mask and walk up and just put a hand on the door and push with a normal amount of strength.
His eye holes glow red, and as soon as he puts his hand on the door, the entire door lights up and then slides to the side to open. The patrolling Alligans don't seem to notice that the door is opening. They just continue patrolling, and they are walking in what appears to be like a programmed path, if I was to describe it. But Tavi turns to Xenos and says, "All right, have them do their thing."
So Oleana would follow with the Garleans as they go in so she can get some revenge on Alligans.
Are you sure?
Yes, I had said that while you were out doing whatever you were doing when you were gone.
Okay, sure. Xenos gives the word, and the Alligans charge in, the Garleans charge in, and there are several hundred of them. As I mentioned, he brought several battalions. So several hundred Garleans all charging, and for some reason they don't even fill up the entire hallway. It's that big. And as they go through, the Alligans turn towards them. Is Oleana taking up the rear, or leading, or what?
She definitely wouldn't be leading the charge. She'd be doing as she was taught and waiting for an opening to strike.
Cool. You see several Garleans get mowed down, broken or cut in half by the maces being swung, like just in the initial volley of attacks. But after some time, the Garleans do bring down the Alligans, and Oleana got some cheap shots in as well. Cheap shots,
wow.
but key shots. Altogether, out of the 400 Garleans that you have with you, not including Xenos, and if anybody wants to keep track of this, 27 were killed. You're down to 373 Garleans.
I don't think I've ever seen a fighting force like that. I mean, so many people lined up. I mean, when we went to that castle, we were fighting legions. Everyone lined up that way, but I didn't see much of that fight because we had that side fight. That was pretty impressive.
Yes, well, Garleans are the finest fighting force in the world.
After us, you mean?
No, I do not mean that.
Sure, I could take on all 400 of your Garlicians.
I would sincerely like to see that, Kevin.
Okay, maybe we have a fun little duel after this is all said and done, but on to the mission ahead. Okay, looking at that glitter on the floor. Which way does it lead?
Kevin Twain, assuming that we survive this and the danger has passed, I would like to fight you one-on-one.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
I would as well.
But don't be all upset if I beat you.
Incentive to improve is what I strive for. I haven't lost
Oh,
a
you must
fight
be-
since I was a child.
You must be doing a lot of improving then.
Well, now that that's handled, shall we?
Entering in, you see the floor is now slick with purple blood mixed in with red blood of Garleans. And you do find the Alligans have been taken out. They are indeed very large. Is there anything that you want to do to the Alligans or look at as you pass by them in this hallway?
Taya, could use your opinion on a suitable trophy from these supposedly extinct species.
Ooh, trophy.
No, I mean, anything worth carrying is going to be pretty unwieldy, unless you want to pull a tooth.
I'm thinking of ripping out some bit of their integrated machinery, like some small tubing or circuitry.
Probably as good a choice as any.
Kevin will also check to see if there was anything like on them outside of what they were carrying, the big maces.
They have money in their pockets. They were not pockets, but they have like bags on their sides. They also
Purses?
Purses. Thank you. I couldn't remember the word. Coin
Elegant
purses.
fanny packs.
Yeah, elegant fanny packs. That's what it is. They seem to have some kind of food, some rations with them, and some kind of mechanical devices that you have no idea what they're supposed to do.
Hey, Deus, you know what this thing does? And gives one of the mechanical devices over to Deus.
Oh, I'll take a look at it, Kevin. I'll take the thing and look at it.
Okay. Looking it over, go ahead and what do you do for your mechanical checks? What do you use? I think it's intelligence, right? But what?
Well, it's not intelligence; it's charisma because I have
Charisma.
my average savant ability. So,
Okay. Is there a skill that you use with that, or just charisma?
well, it's a charisma proficiency check that's taking the place of.
Got
So,
it.
basically, I'm taking charisma instead of intelligence as the stat behind it, but it's an investigation check.
Go for it.
Okay. 28.
28. The purpose of this machine is entirely foreign to you.
Oh well, see, Kevin, you can tell by the way this component is put together that we're not sure what it does.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Well-
you can tell right here. See, like none of this makes sense here. So,
No, you hold on to that one. I got another one over here, and Kevin put that one in his pocket. He looks at the money. Is it Gil?
It is not Gil, but you have seen it before. They are Allegan platinum pieces.
Well, this doesn't look like it can be exchanged for burgers.
maybe tacos. Tacos are good
Yep.
too.
Maybe. Yeah. You want to hold on to these in the bag of holding?
I don't have a bag of holding, Kevin, but don't you?
Kevin puts the 2 bags in the bag of holding. In his bag of holding.
Okay. Tavi speaks up and says, "You know, Kevin, those are collector's items. There are people who pay quite a bit for those."
Oh, maybe Hancock or our accountant might want one of these.
Hancock does love old coins.
Yeah, kind of a weird thing, but okay.
That's a
Well,
hobby,
let's.
Kevin. You like Papodos.
Yep, good point. So Kevin puts them away, and then he will pick up one of the maces. Can he pick up one of the maces?
You could try. Roll a strength check.
That 20.
Cool. You can pick it up. Now, in terms of being able to use it in combat, absolutely not.
Yeah, he tries to like swing it, and it flies out of his hand.
It doesn't fly out of your hands so much as you trip and almost fall and let go of it, and it goes flying.
Yeah, maybe you guys can use it for the Garlickian cannons or something. Not that I've ever seen those fire off at innocent people before.
Well, it is elegant adamantite, so that is always something we can use.
Think of it as spoils of war. Anyway, let's get going. Kevin looks down at the floor and wants us to follow the glitter.
Okay, the glitter has been completely eclipsed by the blood at this point. And it's
Okay.
still pooling. So the blood of the Alligans, there's a lot of it.
All right, well, let's just keep moving forward, and I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Okay. This hallway has several doors on either side, and it has a large door at the end. Xenos tells his troops to lick their wounds, not literally, and recover, and then follow at a distance, and he'll let them know when they're needed.
And I tried. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you say that, or is there any remainder of the dust going towards any of the doors?
Once you get out of the blood, and it was deep blood, so you guys have blood all over your shoes at this point, and you're tracking it. Maybe not Cassette since she's writing on Kevin, but you can see very small amounts of the glittery dust moving forward, but it no longer seems to be falling off of its targets.
Follow it to whichever door seems that it's closest to the end of
the path.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the door all the way at the end of the hall, which is another set of large double doors. Is Soul still wearing his mask, or did he take it off after opening the door?
He would have taken it off after opening the door.
Okay.
But keeping it ready in case there's more interfaces that need it.
Okay.
Hey, Soul, I hate you wearing that mask, but you mind putting it back on and checking all these doors for us?
All of them, Kevin?
I don't know, or that
Sorry.
one.
Well, this one over here.
I'm not Soul. Sorry, go ahead, Jimmy.
Well, is there one we want to try first, or do we just open them all? Are they even locked?
It's not that I think they're locked. It's just they're really heavy, and for some reason, whenever you got that mask on, you seem to be able to push the door right open.
All right, whatever you guys, whichever door you want me to open first, I'll go for that one then.
Well, let's start with the one on the left, and then the one on the right, and then the door on the center.
So just to be clear,
Here I go.
just to be clear, It's a hallway. It's a large hallway, but it is a hallway. At the end of the hallway
Oh.
is where the glitter was leading, or at least the last bits of the glitter, to that door. There are several doors on the sides. There's 2 doors on either side of the hallway. So please clarify for me where you're going.
Oh, okay. That's too many doors for me. Okay, just the glitter door.
Okay. Soul walks
Alright,
up and
as
touches
long
it.
as we're sure there's nothing gonna ambush us.
Are you going to touch it, Soul? Okay. Soul puts on the mask again and immediately feels a rush of ancient power coursing through his veins. It's the same feeling he has every time he's put on the mask lately. And upon touching the door, it once again lights up and slides open.
Hey, Tavi, you want to look in?
I
I
do-
mean, you're the only person that can see invisibility around here.
Sure, Kevin. And he looks, and he's like, he doesn't see. I don't see anyone invisible, but I can see a lot of mechanisms through these walls that are controlling the movement of ether, it looks like. I guess maybe they count as trapdoors, which is why I can see them, but I don't think they're actually doors.
So, would you say we can walk through here without getting hurt?
Well, it appears to be a stairway that's leading up and spiraling back in the direction that we came, just at a higher level.
Well, if that's the way the glitter's going, I guess we follow it.
I don't see any more of the glitter.
Up seems to be our best bet anyway.
Yeah, if I had to guess, Emmett said we needed to get to the top of the tower, and that's probably where Valens is taking that Makote that was kidnapped.
Yeah, let's keep going. Hey, Dace, you think that weird mechanism that you picked up fits into any of those mechanisms on the wall?
Oh, that's a good point, Kevin. I'll look at the little device and see if it would fit somewhere.
Sure, go ahead and roll a perception check, or investigation check, and you could do your charisma version.
Okay, cool. $23.
Okay. It does appear to match the decor, but you don't see anywhere for it to be inserted.
Kevin, I don't think this goes anywhere around here at least, but you might be onto something. It looks very similar to what's on the wall.
Okay, well, you keep an eye out, okay, Dace?
Okay. And then from this point forward, I'm going to take a very close look at the walls as we pass by them and see if there's something I can stick it in.
Giggity. Sure. As you continue up the stairs, and it takes you about 45 minutes to get up these stairs. Again, they're very large. They switch back upon themselves, and you are now headed back towards the way you came, just at a higher floor. Did Johnny Bravo really copy Scooby-Doo? That's like almost identical.
It was a crossover.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think the one I put is a supernatural crossover too.
Oh, all
That
right.
was a good one.
The supernatural
yeah.
Scooby-Doo
I see it
crossover
now.
is probably top 3 episodes.
That's interesting. Okay. So, as you continue up the stairs, you are now led into a large room. Although this doesn't appear to be a room in a normal sense, it appears to be a platform with no railing and a long drop off the sides. On this platform, there is what appears to be a dragon, but it has some kind of chains around its neck and its legs, although the chains don't really seem to attach to anything. Around them, you see several Alligans. And around them, you see several smaller, about the size of a normal hire. It appears to be several clones of the same two figures. And they are milling about here.
Y'all see that?
Well, I think I'm seeing double.
Additionally, you see several bodies. By several, I mean probably around 50 to 60 bodies. Crushed, broken, cut in half. All appear to be 14th Legion.
Well, we could try to avoid this, but I don't know. They seem to have killed a bunch of the 14th Legion, Xanos. So maybe your troops shouldn't be part of this one.
My troops are not afraid of anything.
Well, there's a bunch of dead 14th down there, and they're still walking around. So I assume a lot of the 14th that had come in here are there dead.
The 14th are weak. They've dedicated themselves to science rather than combat.
Yeah, that does sound stupid to me too. Well, did you want to give them a try here?
If you think it's beyond us, then I could have them come, yes.
Well, I think that would be an easy fight for us, but I don't know. What do y'all think?
I agree with you, Kevin.
One way or another, we got to get through.
Me is unmuting my mic.
Andy,
Also
I
begs the question, if the 14th has been heading upwards and dying, but the Alligans are still here, did Valen's get defeated on his way up?
Well, if he was wearing something invisible, maybe he left the 14th to die and kind of ran away. He does seem kind of like a scaredy cat.
Does that sound like something Valen's would do? Prince?
What, leave his troops to die as he progresses forward? Sounds exactly like something Valens would do.
Well, good idea then, Kevin. I'd wager that's likely what he did.
Well, I wanted to, before we get too deep into all this, it might be good to let Soul test out his fighting ability with that mask on.
I'm a bit worried about how that might feel if I fight with this on. 'Cause it's a big surge of power when I put it on, and I kind of worry it might not want to come off if I use it too much.
Well, that's fair. But if it means anything, I kind of want to have a beef to settle with those Alligans. They're doing stuff with slaves, and I think it's about time that we settle it up for the slaves that they captured. But Hayate, what do you think? You weren't there.
I think the easiest thing to do would be try to find a way around them instead of facing them head on. But if you're that angry,
Okay, just checking. You pro or against slavery?
against.
Okay, well, if he's against slavery, I say we do a mix. How about the Garlickians take that half, and we'll take the other half. That sound okay with you, Xanos?
Sorry, I was muted. Can you say it again?
Yeah, I was thinking, how about we fight together? The Garlickians take that half, and we'll take the other half.
The Dungeon Master thinks that would be very difficult to keep track of.
Just send the Garlickians.
Okay, good.
Well,
About the height of the tower.
much as I hate to suggest it, I do have an idea. If wearing the mask gives me power in this tower, I'm a bard, rhyme intended, maybe wearing the mask might give me some pull with the Alligans to try to talk our way past them.
That sounds like a good plan to me. And if it goes wrong, Garlickians can join in and finish the fight.
Okay, so what is he doing?
Xanos, are your troops ready to jump
All
in?
right.
If
Yes, they are behind us.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Sol. I believe in you.
All right, I expect you guys to come save my butt if this turns out to be a very bad idea.
Was that Alex talking?
Yes?
Kevin's gonna click on his shoes.
Okay. Please describe to me what Soul is doing.
Okay, so Soul is going to put on the mask. You said it was a red mask, right?
His mask is white. His eyes turn red when he wears it.
Ah, okay. So he's gonna put on the mask. He's also gonna put his hood up to go full Asian aesthetic, like we've seen them when they've been meddling around places. And he's going to do his best Emmett Selk swagger walk as he approaches the whatever Allegan is closest, or whichever one seems most important if they have any type of differentiation on them.
Okay. They stop moving on their paths as you approach. But they don't say anything.
Sorry, to backtrack a second. Is there any clear indication on like the path forward from this point? Like, is it an elevator? Is there stairs? Is there a ladder?
It looks like stairs. And it's at the other end of this circular platform.
Okay. And do all the Alligans look more or less identical? No, like ranking iconography?
Correct.
Okay, then Soul would approach the closest Allagan, preferably one that isn't directly involved with the dragon, if there's one kind of off to the side.
Okay. It does not immediately attack you.
Cool, cool. Always a good start. You there, Allagan. I have business at the top of the tower. Instruct your fellows to not impede my servants and I as we ascend.
Roll a performance check.
Sucker. He's a bard.
Alright, one sec. I have to figure out the math on Soul's performance since my sheet is 3 levels old for him. Okay, he's at 26 charisma. Uh, 33.
The Allegan makes absolutely no comment to you. He just simply backs up and stands at the edge of the ring without falling through. All of the smaller humanoids, the higher sized people, do the same thing, as well as the other Allegans. And the one that you're speaking to raises a hand and points it at the dragon, and the dragon looks like it suffers like a pain, like a shock of some sort, and it flies up into the air, like it beats its wings, and you are buffeted by the wind from it. But it floats up into the air and hovers about 50 foams above the platform. It looks like the path is clear for you to walk.
Alright, Sol will look back towards the rest of the group. Come, slaves, attend me.
Kevin jumps down. Yes, master.
Oh my god. We should have expected that one. Okay. So, is Sol leading everybody along the path?
Yep.
Okay. Was that the episode where House drops LSD?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Goodbye, cassette.
Right.
Alright, so you continue along the pathway, heading towards the stairs, which again lead up, and you are not impeded at all by the Allegans that were there. Do you have the Garleans follow you?
Yes, that was my intent. Like, the attendance was encompassing the whole lot of people.
Cool. So the Garleans look very wary about continuing on through the tower, and they look especially wary as they pass by the Allegans that are there. But they keep a stiff upper lip and continue along, and they make it to the stairway where you are, and you all continue upwards.
Hey, Sol, I didn't know you had it in you. I mean, I did, but I've never seen you talk like that before.
Well, I was doing my best to imitate that Emmett Selk fellow, and believe you me, I'm glad we ate a light lunch, because it was about to come make an appearance.
And you hear a voice
Yes,
from the
master.
side. Is that really what you think I look like? Was that your best imitation of me?
I mean, it worked, didn't it? So clearly they're afraid of you.
Yeah, it was a
Or people
really
like
good imitation, actually. Yeah, I honestly, it could have been Emmett Salt standing right there.
Emmett sighs deeply and then disappears into a purple portal again.
Yeah, that's exactly what Emmett would do. But Sol, don't disappear into a purple portal.
I don't intend to, Kevin. Don't worry.
Yeah, but good thinking back there.
I don't think that'll work again on the way down, so we probably should prepare for a fight if we're not able to get out a different way.
Well, let's just keep marching forward.
Okay. Can you put on something ominous? Maybe Thunderer? Thunderer. Okay, that's good. As you step out, or step off of the stairs onto yet another landing, you come to a level which you recognize from your time in the simulation. This appears to be Ammon's abattoir. If you remember from the simulation, Ammon seemed to be the head of technology and magic for the Alligans, the right-hand man of Emperor Zandi. He was the one that was behind putting the bombs in the chests of the slaves, and he was also the one behind the project to encapsulate Bahamut in the moon. You don't see him, but you recognize this as one of his laboratories. I don't know why I said that like Dexter, but yes. All around you are cut up bodies, remains of various creatures. You see several things incubating in tubes. The smell here is not great, but it seems to be mostly contained to just near the tubes and the tables where experiments have happened. And when you look up, you notice that there are new test subjects hanging off of meat hooks from the ceiling. You see no less than 20 14th Legion Garleans impaled on meat hooks.
They still alive?
They are not alive, as far as you can tell. There are little catch chambers underneath them, where their blood is falling into little funnels. Did you AI a mix between Prince and Xenos?
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. I do like the purple, to be honest. I should clarify that Xenos is not wearing his battle mask. He's wearing, or his judge's mask, as it's called. He's maskless. He also doesn't have his golf bag of katanas. He's using a scythe instead.
Good to know.
But this golf bag has guitars on it.
Does it really? It does. Oh my god.
And a microphone holster.
That's so good. Okay. So, in this room, what are you doing?
Well, this place is creepy. It's not the first time I've seen it either. We saw it in that vision, and then I saw it again when I did a legend lore on Oleana's body.
I don't know what that all means, but I agree. This place is creepy. And don't we know that guy over there?
What guy?
Which guy?
Kevin's referencing the leader of the 14th that made slaves and something or other.
You don't. No. Iman is not in this area. This is just one of his laboratories.
Got it.
Yeah, you don't see Iman.
Why are all the 14th on those hooks?
If I had to guess, it's probably some form of experimentation or scientific research.
Maybe before we head forward, we should investigate this area a bit.
Is it that you'd like to know, Kevin?
I don't know. If I remember correctly, when we were going through weird portal things, we were having visions of this weird guy doing like experimentation and whatnot. And this whole place looks like one of those places, so there might be something important here we can gain from understanding. And that same guy, he was the one trying to bring back the dragon.
Well, when we had the vision from the Omega thing, there was a display in here that had a bunch of like magical visual feeds on the throne room and other places throughout the tower. Maybe it exists in this place too.
Well, let's start looking around.
Yeah, I'll look around too.
Might as well.
Soul will look for the computer security camera feed that at least the simulation had Amon set up secret cameras throughout the place.
Sure. You're having Soul do this?
Yes, because Oleana doesn't know that exists.
Okay. Sure. Roll an investigation check.
$27.
27. There are indeed computer terminals here.
Is there one that looked like the camera terminal that we had seen in the simulation?
Indeed.
Because that one had a kind of multi-monitor design.
Yeah, you do find one that's like that, although it's currently not showing anything on the monitors.
Does it have any labels on the instrumentation?
It does not.
Well, Kevin, do you want to push some more buttons and see if something happens good this time?
Oh, can I, Days?
Yes, you may, Kev.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Kevin's gonna look at the panel.
Okay. You see
What do I...
several buttons, all the same size and color, no labels. Or at least no labels that you can read. They don't appear to be language, they appear to be symbols.
What do the symbols kind of look like?
One of them appears to be a square with a dot in the center of it. Another one it looks very much like a sun. One of them appears to be 4 wavy lines with a vertical line through the middle of them. Another one appears to be a triangle with 2 other triangles attached to it, kind of like a reverse Triforce. Those are the 4 that you see. There's another one that's just a plain circle. So you see 5.
All right, so he's gonna touch the square with the dot first, the
You're
one on the
gonna
very
press
far
it?
left. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. You press it, and all of the chains with the Garleans attached and several of the other monsters that you don't recognize lower from the ceiling to about ground level.
Oh, I think that one brought down the Garlikians. I wonder what the sun does. Probably raises them back up. Hits the sun one.
Okay. You see small circles open up above or where the chains are.
That's what Kevin's doing right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I love that thing. I love the TikTok video with the woman, and she's like, "Yeah, it goes in the square hole. Yes!" And then as he's putting them all in the square hole, she's getting more and more upset, like it's physically hurting her. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so little holes open up around the chains that just got lowered down from the ceiling, and the ceiling is about a good 60 fulms above you. And you see blue flame shoot out from the holes, and the chains turn bright red. And you see that heat travel down the chains like a snake slithering down them. Are you gonna keep that button depressed?
Nope.
Okay.
He unpresses the button.
Okay. The flames, um, stop, and the chains slowly return back to their normal dull color.
4 wavy lines. The vertical line through it.
Okay. Cool. Several vents open up in the wall, and a liquid starts spraying out of it, and it's very quickly filling up the room from the floor up. You have a tingling. All of you have a tingling sensation on your feet.
He releases it. He releases it. He releases it.
Okay. The tingling sensation persists. It doesn't go away, but the liquid seems to empty down a drain that is opened.
The reverse Triforce.
Okay. All of the screens turn on when you press that. A whole new set of keys light up as if it's a keyboard.
Oh god, there's way more buttons now. So can you read any of this? All right, did they? Wait, sorry. Did the keys have symbols on them as well, or
They
did they
do
have
now.
like?
like
Okay.
the keys were there before. They've now lit up with symbols.
Oh.
All right, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Helm of Comprehend Languages. Does that help?
Is it still active, or did you have to use it again?
As long as he puts it on, it's permanent.
Got it. It appears to be an alphabet, but there's more letters than you're used to in Common. Instead of being 26 letters, this is 38. But you recognize them as letters.
The Japanese alphabet.
Does Japanese alphabet have 38 letters?
Actually, way more. They don't use. They don't use letters.
No, they use symbols.
Yeah, they use.
But like
Symbols.
katakana and
Yeah.
all that. Actually, Harley speaks Japanese, so you can probably correct us on this.
Yeah, I think there's 6 katakana symbols. But that might be the other one.
Syllabary. Okay.
Well, good news, bad news, Kevin. I can see the symbols and see that they're letters, but I don't know how to spell anything in Allegan.
Oh, okay, me either. Kevin hits the circle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. The floor begins opening up. It begins irising out, like an airlock opening.
Kevin releases the circle.
Okay. Okay, if you just release it, it remains partially opened, and you can see below you if you look down it. It is a very long way down, and directly below you, you can actually see the crushed body of one of the 14th Legion, the one that you saw when you were first coming up the stairs. That's directly below you, with several Garleans nearby investigating the body. Live Garleans.
I think we figured out where that Garlickian came from.
Well, Kevin, I think you're unfortunately right. But I do have another idea. Oh, ever-present Emmett, can you help us read this terminal?
Emmett steps out of the purple portal. I thought you'd never ask. What is it that you wish me to tell you?
Well, when we went through that simulation that the Omega machine put us through, this display had a bunch of cameras secreted out throughout the tower, and I kind of want to see what they would show us. Maybe they'll show us where Valen's and that Makote went to.
Emmett glides over to the machine. He's walking, but it looks like he's gliding, just the way he moves. And he gets to the machine, and he politely elbows Soul out of the way. Just kind of, imposes himself on that and puts himself in front of the keyboard. Begins typing Um, and suddenly you see the screens light up, and it shows all over the tower. Appears to be a camera system. Is this what you are looking for?
Yep. Thanks a bunch.
I'll have you know that my interest in the Allegan Empire waned some short time after I finished promoting them to their elevated position, so I'm not sure how much more assistance I can be to you. I spent quite a bit of their empire in hibernation.
Well, what is that like? What a bear does?
No, a bear hibernates like Allegans do.
Okay, I don't get it, but hey, thanks for your
I
help.
see what you did there.
We created bears, they did not create us.
No, Bob created bears, but
Your
I'm sure you
bard
tried
is
hard.
nothing but a figment of your imagination, created with magics that we mastered millennia ago. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Kevin. And at that,
Yeah.
Emmett disappears through a portal.
Well, sounds like he was kind of upset that Bob got him on that one.
Yeah, he didn't seem sorry at all.
Yeah, good point. Okay, so back to this screeny looking majig. Do we see cameras?
It more or less is cameras, and you can see pretty much all of the tower.
Well, if I had to guess, we'd probably need to get to the throne room. That's where Zandy and the Cloud were talking to each other back during the simulation.
Okay, so which one looks like the throne room? And Kevin will kind of look at the all the different camera
Sure.
feeds.
You find one that very much appears to be a throne, and it is an open air section at the top of the tower. The throne is outdoors at the very pinnacle of the tower.
I mean, who puts a throne outdoors? If it rains, gonna get all wet. Well, I think that means we keep going forward and then we keep going up.
Well, do you see anything in the throne room? We probably should figure out where Valen's got to before we wander away.
So
There-
who's gonna look?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, please.
Yeah, he's gonna look to see, one, if there's anyone in the throne room, and two, to look around the other video feeds to see if he sees Valen or anything that's of specific note and that's in regard to people.
Sure. There's nobody in the throne
Red-headed
room
Makote.
yet. There's nobody in the throne room yet. You do eventually see Valens, who appears to be climbing the stairs, and he has probably about 15 of his legion left that are following him. You see the remainder of his legion scattered along the other sections of the tower.
I think. Go ahead.
Not moving, I should specify.
Oh, good call. That was an important note. I think I found him. I found Valen. It looks like he has how many you say? 13, 17?
Yeah, he's got about, I think I said 15. He has like about
Yeah.
15 of his people left. with him.
He has a little over a dozen of his men left, and it looks like he's going up the tower. Hold on one second. Enhance. I don't know how to do that.
Nothing
Never mind. We should just.
You
Any
do.
sign of the Makote we're supposed to find?
I was just about to say, you do see when Kevin points out where Valens is. You see that one of the Garleans following Valens has a knocked out Makote over his shoulder.
Yeah, right there. I think of Valen's carrying the Makote over his shoulder. Come on, I think it's this way. Kevin doesn't know which way it goes, but he's looking for a door forward that goes up.
Okay. There are several doors out of this room. It appears to be shaped like a clock, and there is a door at every clock tick point.
Oh God! Can someone look on the video feed? Are they numbered or are they in a clock formation?
If Soul looks at the feeds do have symbols on them, but they make no sense to him as they are. He can read what they are, but their context means nothing to him.
Is there any way to see a like sequential numbering or progression of the symbols where, like, if he opens?
Not where you are. There's nothing nearby you that would show that.
Do the doors in this chamber have symbols on them?
They do not.
Okay, well, I think we got to do some process of elimination. I think if one of us, and Hayate, correct me if my plan here doesn't sound smart, but if we open a door and at the same time somebody's checking the cameras, we can see which door opens into a pathway that has which symbol on it, and then we could figure out how to get to the throne room from there.
I would say that's as good a plan as any.
Yeah, Soul, that's a great idea. Okay, let's go open doors. Soul, can you open all 12 doors first?
I mean, probably. I don't know how to do that from here, so I might just need to open them myself, and you guys tell me which ones open on the monitor.
Okay, go. And you might want to send one of the Garlikians through.
That's a good idea. Zeno, sir, if I could borrow some troops to help mark the doorways?
Pylus, you outrank all of them. You may give them the orders yourself.
Well, I know, but I'm retired, and they're your troops, and you're the prince and all, and I didn't want to assume.
Solus Rem Junius, I do not suffer fools and the incompetent. Be worthy of your rank and give orders.
Hey, Deus, Soul's middle name is Rem.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Wasn't it banned?
All right, you 12, stand in front of a doorway. I'm going to open it, and then when I open it, you run through and stop about halfway through the hallway, and then we'll shout at you to try to make note of who's who.
Xenos said, very good, Pylus.
Soul will straighten up and do the little Garlean salute.
The Garleans,
the
Garleans all immediately jump to do what you tell them to.
You do a 1 on your finger, a 2 on your finger, a 3 on your finger, based on the door you go into on the clock. Got it? And I don't know how you do 12 on your finger, but figure that out.
Okay. Not all of them appear on camera. They all go through, and the doors remain open. So if you were looking through, you could see them. But not all of them appear on camera. Some of them do, but not all of them. One of them, the one that went through a door with, it appears to be a spiral symbol, something close to a spiral symbol. You see him look around, and then look scared before a large clawed hand reaches out from a section that you can't notice and grabs him by the head and pulls him away. You see his leg twitch.
Hey, Soul, could you close the door that
All
looks
right, Kevin,
like...
what do you...
that looks like a spiral.
Okay.
The one where we saw that person die, does that look like that doesn't look like the right path in terms of going up and...
If you were to guess, no. But
Yeah.
it's, again,
Okay.
it's really hard to tell paths just by looking at the monitors because there's no corresponding sequence that you can tell. And
All
there's
right, do
no
we see anything-
guarantee that he's looking at the entirety of the tower. It's just the rooms that he's intending to surveil.
Yeah. All right, if all you Garlickians can hear me, take 10 steps forward.
Okay. Another one. It appears to be on a monitor that is a square with squiggly lines in it. You see him take 10 steps forward, but after he takes about 3 steps, you actually see him like immediately pause, like he can't move, and he no longer appears to be standing, but floating. And you watch his skin melt off of him down to bone within about 20 seconds.
I saw the one with the square with squigglies through it. No, only 10 more to go.
Okay. You know, Kevin, I am just remembering that, don't you have that ability where you can, like, psychically link us all together so we can talk over long distances?
Yep, I do.
Well, maybe
Sorry,
if we
what?
call them all back, and then you do that, and then we have them run out, we can tell them to keep going until we can make a connection on the cameras.
Let me just double check. I don't know if I have a number, a max number. Just 1 sec.
Sure. While you're doing that, Xeno says, he walks up to Solus. He says, "Do not trouble yourselves with their deaths. All of them will be accounted for and their families will be handsomely compensated."
Well, it's their honor to die in service of the Empire.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Pyrus.
Okay, I can only do 8. So, hey, I need 8 garlic. Everyone come back. All right, so,
Well, if we have 8, and we know 2 of the 12, we don't want to go that way, and we know a couple of them didn't show up on monitors, so we could cut them out as well, and only send people down paths that actually show up on monitors. So that should give us enough people.
Yep, I'll do that, and then I'll also link it with Oleana, since she's a little bit more intelligent than Kevin. And then in his head, oh, can you all hear me?
You hear a chorus of voices, unsure, but steadily saying yes.
Okay, good. Okay, I want you all to go back in your rooms. And remember, if you die for the Garlickian army. And apparently you'll be very well compensated. At least your families will. All right, step on forward.
Are you saying this in your head?
Yeah.
Okay, not out loud. Okay, cool. All of them kind of like shoot looks at each other. And it seems at this point some of them are noticing that 2 of their friends haven't come back into the room. But they go back to where they were. Let us know when you can hear again, Jimmy.
Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, back.
Oh, you can hear us?
I can hear you.
What was the last thing you heard?
It was just Kevin talking about the compensation.
Right. He was saying it in his head, the telepathically, so he wasn't saying it out loud, basically. And I said that the Garleans that are there seem to notice that 2 of their friends are not there, and 2 of the doors have been closed. But yeah, as they look back and forth at each other. Also, you have the Oleana voice on. I'm not sure if that was intended.
It was not at this moment.
Okay.
All right, Garlickians. Now, since we can all communicate, I'm saying this in my head.
Yes.
Now, since we can all communicate in our heads, I want everyone to take go back to where you were and then take 10 more steps forward. What we're looking for is areas that go up. You know, we're trying to go up.
Okay. Sure. Are you keeping watch on the monitors while you're doing this as well?
Yeah. And Oleana, you talk to them while I concentrate on these monitors.
All right, very well. Unit 1, proceed forward until I tell you to stop.
Okay. The Guardian, who's decided that he's Unit 1, enters into a room, and this has symbols that look like a bunch of detached lines radiating in various directions. But as he goes in, you hear him report back, I'm not really sure how to describe what I'm seeing here, but it looks like a storage room for body parts. Is that a liver? Oh god. This is not on the monitor, by the way.
A dead end.
It looks like a dead end. It's also pretty cold in here.
All right, make your way out. Unit 2, progress forward.
Okay. This one moves forward as well. You do not see them on the monitor. I think I see a stairway leading up. And I'm not really sure where it goes beyond that.
Continue forward. You might yet appear on the monitor, though at present we do not see you.
Very well. Going up the stairs now. And then nothing.
All right, that is unfortunate. Mark that one out. Unit 3, progress forward.
Do I have to? Alright.
Yes, you do, or I'll tell Xenos that you didn't want to.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm moving. And he goes into the room. I see what appears to be a bunch of machine parts. There's bins and bins and bins of them. I don't see another way out of this room.
Alright, return, Unit 5, same as before.
Hey, are you skipping over me? Unit 4 says.
Yeah, why didn't you want Unit 4?
Yeah, well, I was distracted. Unit 4, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Unit 4. Yeah, you can go.
My gut instinct, then.
Unit 4 does not respond.
Alright, Unit 5, go ahead.
Okay. I see a spiral staircase.
That's a good sign. Begin your ascent, though. Do tap the stair with your weapon first, just in case something happens.
Okay. It looks... I don't see anything happening. I'm tapping it with my rapier. I'm gonna take a step onto it. So far seems good. I have to climb up these with my hands and jump up. Pretty big. Okay, how high up should I go?
Are they coming up on the camera at all?
Do we see
They
this
are.
one on the monitors?
You do not.
Can you see the apex of the staircase?
No. It's a spiral. I'm just seeing more stairs above me.
Hold position. We'll come back to you. We don't see you on the feed yet.
Understood.
6, proceed.
Okay, you see this one on the monitor.
See him. I see him.
Okay, the room is really dark. I can't see in here. On the monitor, you can see. It looks like it's some sort of infrared or night vision, but it's clear to you. It looks like you're looking at them and like right next to you, kind of thing. But to him,
yeah.
he can't see.
6, I can see you. Just keep moving forward.
Okay. Is there anything in front of me? The room is completely dark.
Do I see anything in front of them?
It looks like an empty room.
No, it looks like an empty room.
Okay, I'm proceeding forward. I hear metal shuffling.
Well, I'm looking on the monitor and I see.
As you look on the monitor, you see a 6-legged tiger jump from the side wall with chains on it, so it's chained to the wall, and it just immediately devours the Garlean, like rips him into pieces.
Okay, so there's a 6-legged. Oh, never mind. You just stay there, Unit 6. I'm sure everything will be fine. Oleana, you want to try 7?
You're just watching as the tiger just feasts on him. You never even got a word
All right,
out.
7.
That was the room marked with it appeared to be a set of fangs.
Oh, that's where they were keeping the tiger.
What was the symbol for 5?
You never saw them on the monitor, so there was no symbol for that.
Right.
7, moving forward, and he goes in further. Looks around. It's pretty dark in here. I don't see anything in front of me. Even, hold on, and he turns on a light on his armor. Okay, I see a little bit, but not much. And it looks like rows and rows of racks with bins on them.
Okay, how big are the racks? Or are they like big and squishy, or small and petite?
Excuse me? I've never heard anyone describe racks that way.
You mean beds? There's a bunch of beds.
No. I mean, like, storage racks.
Oh, okay. Hey, you
Why? What did you
Garlekians
need?
have really. I meant storage stuff.
Right. Okay. Well, looking in the bins, these appear to be medical implements. I don't see any other way out of here, though it's dark, so it's hard to be able to tell.
And I forget, did we see this one on the camera?
No.
All right, make your way back, but do grab a couple of those medical devices so I can inspect them.
They're pretty large.
Grab what you can.
Okay.
Don't overexert yourself.
Alright. So he heads back. What's next?
8.
8. Proceed.
Very well. Was this the last one that you were able to get on your telekinesis, or your telepathy?
It is.
Okay.
Correct.
So there were 2 left after
And
this.
it should be close to the final path as well.
Well, there are 12 rooms. You called 12
We had
Garleans. 2 of them died.
That we died.
Yeah. Well, more than 2
But then
died
also
now,
we had
but yeah.
some that went on paths that did not show up on the camera, so we would have excluded them from the telepathy as well, knowing that that path didn't actually lead to a camera.
I see. Okay. Did I ask how big the implement was, or did I say get it? Okay, this next one is moving forward, and you do see them on the monitor at this point. He goes, this room's pretty dark, but it's pretty warm. Not really sure what I'm looking at here. And
You
on
see
the
any tigers?
I don't see any tigers. On the monitor, it appears to be like several mountain peaks. Is what the symbol looks like.
I have a thought that you might not want to consider progressing further, so return position. We need to send out a few more of those that we know were not successful paths.
I see a lever in here. Should I try manipulating that, or should
Do
I just
not.
return? Okay.
Lever crank.
Just return.
All right.
Just pull the lever. You won't know what happens until you pull it.
Who should I listen to?
Kevin?
Yeah, see, she says listen to Kevin.
Kevin, you were tasked with the monitors. You
I'm tasked with
said
the
that I was in
monitors.
charge.
All right.
Make your way back, please.
Okay. On my way back. All right. So those are all that you had telepathy with. And I think
Right, so
were
there should be two
doors
more
left.
without telepathy. Yeah.
They'll send clearly not volcano room guy down one of them. And we'll call back spiral stairs guy and have him go down the other one.
Okay. Okay, sure. This one. Oh, sorry. So the one that you said clearly not a volcano room guy, you send him down the first room.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll send medical instrument guy down the other one since he returned as well.
He did return, and he brought back 2 scalpels that are as large as he is. Or nearly as large as he is. It also looks like he cut himself on one of them, but it's not too bad.
I question your logic in picking these out of all the medical devices available, but regardless, make your way down the other hall.
It was very dark,
Actually-
and these were the ones that I could reach.
I always think you did real good. You brought back 2 big weapons.
Alright, so you send one
There's
down.
some logic there.
Yes. You send which one? Medical implements guy? Is that the one you're sending? You called back the guy on the spiral staircase. You wanted him to stay.
Volcano's down 11, medical guy. Volcano guy 11, medical guy 12. Spiral staircase can stay put since we had extra.
Okay. So, volcano guy wasn't a volcano, by the way, just FYI. He opens the door and goes, "Ooh, it's really cold in here." I can see. It looks like this is a refrigeration unit of some sort.
Alright, odds are that's not a pathway upwards. So
I don't really
anything
see
of
anywhere
note
else
in
to
the
go.
Refrigeration unit?
Is that an eyeball? Oh my god. It's as big as my head. I don't think I want anything that's in here.
I am intrigued by a giant eyeball, but make your way back.
Okay. Thank you. And he comes back, and medical implement guy has already gone into his room as well. This one appears to be, what's the name of that? It was Da Vinci. He drew like the figure of a man. What is the name of that poster?
Vitruvian Man.
Vitruvian Man. Yes, that's what the symbol looks like.
That guy's fucked.
It appears there is a chair in here. Coppery smell. It looks like there's some kind of vents on the wall. What would you like me to do?
Is there another exit from the room, or is that all you see?
I can't tell. That might be a door on the other side, but it's hard to tell.
Do your best to investigate without touching the chair or any other
So-
instrumentation.
Don't touch the chair. Don't touch instrumentation. I can't tell if this is a door. It might be. One of these might open it. What would you like me to do from here?
Are there any symbols on those options?
I can't read them.
Very well. Pick some at random and see if the wall opens. Stay away from the chair.
Stay away from the chair. Okay. Somebody roll a d4 for me.
I'm on it. 1.
Okay, good. He presses a button, and you see the vents begin to open, and a gas comes out, and you just see him start grasping at his skin as the gas touches him, and you hear him scream, and then his skin flies off of his body, and the rest of him crumples to the ground.
I was gonna say he did so good he could take a load off on that chair.
This is a flaying room.
That is disappointing. Well, I think that then leaves the only option is the spiral staircase. Everywhere else didn't lead anywhere. Trooper 5, continue up the spiral staircase, please.
Damn, we're not even going yet? Leon is brutal.
They continue up. About 15 minutes go by before they said, okay, I've reached the top. It appears to be a large circular platform. I don't see anyone or anything here. There's some blood marks on the ground, but that's all I see.
Does the blood appear fresh?
Relatively fresh. It has a slight bit of warmth to it, but not much.
Well, the fact that it's wet at all is a good sign. I think we found our way up. The only blood we've seen thus far has been on the path that Valens has traveled.
Yep. All right. Hey, sounds like you're the lucky winner. Head down just a little bit, and we'll meet you up there. You did good.
Okay. I'll be here.
All right, everyone. I think we found which way we're supposed to be going. So we'll head through this door. We'll go up, and looks like Xanos, one of your soldiers, survived all this.
Well, some of them survived. How many of them died? Is anyone keeping track?
5.
5 of them died.
Yeah, one that fell. One was mauled by the tiger. One was burned to acid.
It wasn't
Shoot.
acid. It was a gelatinous cube. Just FYI.
Gelatinous cube. One was pulled by some random figure. I feel like there's one more after that, so maybe it was just 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
368 Garleans to go. Okay. All of you head up the spiral stairs. The Garlean troops are remaining about a room behind you at Xenos' order until they're called.
Sounds good.
But Xenos is following you. I'm curious what Hayate and Deus would bet on the final number.
Oh, less than 100, I bet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's going to depend on what you all do, so... 68 plus or minus 1. Very nice.
Alright, unless anybody's got some objections, I'm gonna go ahead and take this mask off now.
Oh, no, Soul, take the mask off. Let's keep going.
Okay. So when you take off the mask, it's hard to put into words exactly how it feels, but you sense that you're weaker than you were a moment ago.
Every time I take the mask off, it's like a caffeine crash.
I don't know what caffeine is.
It's the stuff in coffee that makes you energized.
Well, why don't you just say it's a coffee crash?
You know, I could whip something up for you, Mr. Rim Junius, if
There's
you
other
need something.
stuff. We'll see. I'm still cautious about using the mask, but I think I'll try it out in the next fight we inevitably get into, but have to see if it has any, like, withdrawal effects or something like that.
Suit yourself. I'm sure I can come up with some kind of concoction that.
latte casually inventing caffeine.
I think I'll.
Energy drinks.
All right. Well, whatever you do, you just you be careful now, there, Rem.
Why are you giggling?
They use his middle name.
Oh. Technically, it's a title, not a middle name. So, yeah. Anyway, you continue up the stairs, and when you get to the top, you see that the Garlean that you left there is not standing at the top of the stairs. He's in the middle of the room, being held up by his throat by an Asian.
Come back down.
An Asian, you say?
Yes. This one is wearing a mask, identical to the one who called himself Fandaniel was wearing when you were at the Bureau of the Architect.
Hey, Mr. Fandaniel, could you please put him down? He was doing a good job, and I don't want to see him get hurt.
Oh, very well. And he tosses him, just casually tosses him off the side. And you just hear him screaming as he falls down.
So next time, tell him where to put him.
Soul's gonna try to rush over to the side to get line of sight to cast Featherfall on him.
Okay. What's the range on Featherfall?
10,000 maul.
Question. Probably not enough. Oh, 60 feet. Yeah, not fast enough with
Yeah.
the rate of falling.
Yeah, definitely not fast enough. And you just see him fall and fall and fall and fall and eventually splat on the ground.
Can we see anything? So when we look over the side, what are we seeing? Is it like outside the tower?
Nope, you're still inside the tower. And
Jesus. Okay.
yeah, it's huge. You said that you didn't want him to feel pain. I guarantee he died upon impact.
You know, it's behavior like that that gives you Asians a bad name.
Should I take this as an answer to our offer? Are you refusing to join us?
Hey Fandango, what do you think if a Garlickian's thrown off a tower and it splats on the ground and no one's around, they hear it? Does it make a sound?
Huh. An interesting question. Perhaps we can do an experiment.
Okay.
That one.
I don't
And he
want...
points at Tabby. He says, "Why don't you come here so we can test this?" No.
No, calm down. We didn't say we weren't taking you up on your offer. We came to find our friend who got chased into this tower. I don't know if you see him.
Why would I tell you that?
It's a Makote. Well, I thought, if we were gonna join together, I thought we'd share information and be friends. It's a Makote and goes by the name of Grahatia.
The only reason that you would be at this tower now is if you spoke with Emmett Selk, and he convinced you that this was the best course of action. And if you are allied with him, you are opposed to us. Have I got it wrong?
Do you see an Emmett Sulk around here?
Yes, he clearly sees me, Kevin. He's not an idiot.
Oh.
As at this, he steps through the portal again.
Well, now, hold on a second. We haven't fully committed to anything, and you didn't say anything about, oh, well, if you want to consider our offer, you can't go into any big ancient towers.
Well, there you have it right. And my brethren would actually agree with that assumption. But I don't. I find you to be a nuisance, and I no longer need your assistance. You are too dangerous to be left alive.
Wait, you don't think you're gonna try to kill us right now, do you?
No, of course
Seems to me
not.
like a quick way to get excommunicated, like Dr. Zing.
Oh no. I'm sure they'll yell at me. I've been yelled at before.
Oh no, guys, if he knows that line, we're screwed.
Watch your scalp.
Well, it's about time that there's some excitement about now. So, if we get involved with this, let's get it on with, huh?
Yes. Let me show you my true self. And there is a rush of wind. And you feel yourselves being blown backwards, but you're able to hold your spot. And it appears that Fandaniel in front of you, cackling like crazy, is transforming into another form. Let me see if I could find a picture of it.
Psst, Emmett, how do I do that?
Is that Soul asking?
Yes.
He just smirks. He doesn't answer. Oh, here we go. Here's
Soul
the
will
image.
put on his mask while he's Frieza transforming.
And
Oh, damn.
You hear an echoing voice coming from him and goes, I am Hermes, and this will be your last sight in the world. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
I knew it. I was about to steal that from you, but I let you have it.
Thank you. I would have gone a little bit further, but it's a combat, and starting a combat at this point is a lot.
Nope, to be fair, we skipped 2 combats, so we progressed pretty quickly.
You did. I actually expect you to be in fights. I was not expecting you to use Soul to get by it, but that was smart. I figured you'd figure that out like later on. I didn't expect you to get that quickly. Also, did not expect you to call in the Garlean troops or goad Xenos into calling in the Garleans. That was smart. I did not expect that.
Hayate and Soul coming up big on this little
I mean,
mission.
You think he cares about Garlean lives?
Yeah, you legitimately skipped past 2 combats I had prepared.
Yeah, I know. I kind of wanted to do them, but hey, I'll take the path.
Hey,
of
there's
least
more,
resistance.
but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I just enjoy seeing the monsters and their unique abilities.
Yes, well, you may still see them. We'll see. In the meantime, you get to see Hermes next week.
Nice. Oh, don't forget we skipped 11 rooms. That could have given us a lot of injury.
Those were traps. Not all of them were traps. By the way, the volcano room was an incinerator.
An incinerator. Damn it! What happens?
I was close.
What happens if the guy sat on the chair?
Basically, sitting on the chair would have just given a focus for the flaying mist. So it's like somebody could be in the room safely while somebody's locked in the chair, and they could activate the flaying mists, and they wouldn't be touched. But since nobody was in the chair, the mists wanted to eat.
I mean, that's what mists want to do, you know? Makes sense.
Yeah.
How great would it have been if the whole party TPK'd to a gelatinous cube at level 17?
Not just any
gelatinous cube.
An augmented gelatinous cube, an Allegan gelatinous cube.
So a giant...
No, it's funnier if it's just a regular one.
Oh, that would be funny, actually, yeah. Okay, well, good job, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Later, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.